Here's a video comparing 9 Cherry MX switches. The top row are linear switches, which means that they have no bump when you depress the key. We have the red switch, the black, and the dark grey. The red is the lightest one that needs the least actuation force, and the dark grey is the heaviest and needs the most force. The middle row are the tactile keys, or they have a bump when you press them. You can feel that there's a bump. These are smooth, the linear ones. There's no noticeable bump. So we have the brown, the clear, and the light grey. The brown's the lightest, and that's the heaviest. And then we have the clicky switches. So each of these makes an audible click when you press them. And then we have the blue, the green, and the white. So let's listen to the linear switches first and compare them. So the red needs 45 grams of force, the black needs 60 grams, and the dark grey is 80. So I noticed the red is extremely light. The black is just a little bit heavier, and the last one is actually a lot. You need a lot more force to press that down. So those are good for gaming when you don't want the clicky sound and when you don't need a tactile bump feel. Now onto the next row. The brown is very popular among both typists and gamers. You can feel that there's a bump in there, but it's not, you don't need a lot of force to press that down, and the brown needs 50 grams of force, so it's just a little bit more than the red. The clears need 65, so just a bit more than the black, and the light greys need 80, which is the same as this one. So this one has the same amount of force that you need to press, but this one has a noticeable bump right in the middle. Whereas this one doesn't. And that one is the light grey. And onto the clicky switches. So blues, famous for being the noisiest and also the favorite for typists. And that requires between 55 or 60 or 50 grams of actuation force. There are different variations. The green is a harder click. It requires 80 grams of force, which means that it's the same as these. And the whites are 80 as well, but they have a softer click. So in fact, the green and the whites are actually the same, except the white has a softer click. And I'd say the blue is probably the loudest of all of them. So in terms of force necessary, the red in this grid is the lightest, and followed by the browns, and then the black, and the blue, and then the clear, and then all these last four are the same. Now I'm going to put the keycaps on so you can listen to them with the keycaps, but with no O-rings, and we'll do the O-rings after that. The caps are on, so let's listen to each of the different keys. Now I've added the O-rings and you can see them vaguely under the keycaps. So let's listen to them again. I hope you found this comparison helpful. If you did, please like the video, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to purchase this for yourself to play around with. That's the brand that makes it. Have a good day.